Well, good morning from the Bahamas. You can see I'm at a small local beach here, more like a marina behind me, but I am in Nassau. I'm on the island of New Providence. That is where Nassau is located, the capital of the Bahamas. So I'm going into the city now, but first I'm gonna be stopping at this bakery called New Duff Bakery, and they've agreed to show me around and let me try some of the food there. So I'm really excited to show off what we have here in New Duff Bakery. So I've tasted the lavender lemonade here. We'll try it again. So it's nice. It's not so sweet. It tastes like a lemonade at the base, but then there's this really nice lavender aftertaste. So overall, it creates something that's very unique. Like I've never really tried something exactly like this, so I really am enjoying it.
The New Duff is a bakery and coffee shop located in Nassau. They have a lot of different food, and I was able to meet with the owner to learn more about the things they have here. It's about a 30-minute walk from the cruise terminal, or a short drive in a taxi or on public transportation. The closest landmark would be the fish fry. It's just a short walk from there. This place is very popular with cruisers or just anyone visiting the Bahamas. They have several food tours that come here as well. If you really like the Guava Duff, they have to-go options that can be stored in a refrigerator or freezer. They also sell really delicious jam that's homemade, and they have their own hot sauce. So they have a pineapple one and they have a guava one. I tried them both and they are very good. So I need to explain exactly what a Guava Duff is. It's a steamed bun. We start by measuring out the proper amount of dough here from the large stack of dough, and then they are rolled into small balls. So once we got the right amount, we lay out all of the small balls across the table, and then we use a rolling pin to make them into these circles here. And the next thing we are going to add is the guava. So we add pieces of the red-looking guava here. Guava is native to the Bahamas, and so that's really how the Guava Duff came about. It's a UK creation, but it was added with the Bahamian natural ingredients here. So we turn them into a bun. You can see they're rolling them up here, and then they are going to twist them off at the top. And even though these look small, they get a lot bigger. So we add them on the little steam paper here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put them in the large steamer to steam for about 20-25 minutes.
We've got the Guava Duff here. I've already started into it. It's amazing. So what's really interesting about this is it's originally coming from some of these like UK England puddings. So think of like Yorkshire pudding, these like baked puddings. Those are savory, but they also made them sweet. And so what's really interesting is those came to the Bahamas, as this was a former colony of the UK. And what happened was they slowly like became their own thing and were adopted by the Bahamian culture. And so now they've added guava into it, and rather than baking it in an oven, they actually steam it. And so, you know, this like totally new creation. They put the rum butter on it, so it has its roots from England, but it's really new. So let's try it. We'll try it on camera for you now. I've actually already eaten it. It's amazing. I really recommend it. But let's see here. You got to get the rum butter on it, because the rum butter is like the best part. Yeah, it's still good. It's still so good.
So next up, we've got these ginger pork buns that are so good. You can see that pork with a really nice ginger flavor and the spicy mayo on top. I mean, I just have to say, I honestly have one of the most amazing jobs getting to try this food. I don't make nearly enough money to fully support myself off YouTube, but really appreciate my fans and everyone who allows this because seriously, this is a pretty cool job.
It is time to try the ginger pork bun. So look at this, just looks amazing. It's like a ginger pork inside and some spicy mayo on top and a little bit of slaw. So let's see this one. It's perfect. Ginger pork, really nice ginger flavor, really strong. Balances out with the mayo here, the slaw. And then the bun. The bun is like so good. These steamed buns really, really make it nice.
And one of the last things I tried was this bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. And let me just say, the bun was unbelievable. Like, the bread was so good. Seriously, if you're in Nassau, you gotta come to this place. Of course, they are not just known for their breakfast sandwiches and breakfast foods, they also have amazing drinks.
So we're trying the Agua de Jamaica, the hibiscus flower. So this is a hibiscus juice mixed with mango. I've mixed it in a little bit, but it's got a really nice hibiscus flavor. And I think what's really interesting about this sort of hibiscus flower, origins come from like long time ago, but to this region of the world, actually from West Africa. And so you'll see this in Senegal, for example. It's named Bissap, but you see it in Nigeria, it's called Zobo. And these are drinks just like this, made from hibiscus flower and sweetened. And so as enslaved people were brought to the Americas, what actually happened was they brought this flower with them. That flower became very popular in Mexico. So that's how this drink became known as Jamaica, or Agua de Jamaica. So you see, like, throughout Spanish-speaking Latin America, they call this like Jamaican water, literally, Agua de Jamaica, which means like that drink from Jamaica. That's what they made there. They made the hibiscus sweet drink, but that actually has its origins all the way back to West Africa. So here, with this sort of like African diaspora across the world, still drinking our Agua de Jamaica, our hibiscus flower, which is called sorrel in West Africa, and in some places here as well. So the sorrel flower made into this lovely juice. So good. It's not too sweet, which I really like. Sometimes they can really go over, and here it's like kind of the perfect amount. So we're trying the matcha lemonade here. Looks very nice. Let's see how this goes. Wow. So this is very nice. What I really like about it is the matcha isn't so strong. Sometimes like really strong matcha is like off-putting for me, but it's mostly lemonade with like a nice matcha aftertaste at the end. So that, I would say, makes this a very nice drink. Yeah, you got the matcha aftertaste, but not too much of it, and a very nice like lemonade itself. Hello from Bombivant. We are at the Bahamas' first craft cocktail bar. So I've been speaking with the owner, and he actually said what's really interesting about this concept here is no one had really ever started a craft cocktail bar here in the Bahamas. And it wasn't, and he was wondering, like, should I start a business like this? Why has nobody started one here? But he did, and it's become very successful. And it's really cool because we get the opportunity to see some of these Bahamian drinks in like a new light, maybe with a different twist to them, which is really exciting. So, I think a lot of like Bahamian drinks are typically like put in 5-gallon jugs and you drink them at a giant, backyard block party, something like that. And it's rare that you would like see a drink like that served in sort of this fancy upscale cocktail bar. But what's really cool about this place is it takes a twist on that. It says, no, like, let's make these drinks into craft cocktails. Let's add something new or change them around and serve them in this like totally different way, which I think is really, really cool. So I would really recommend coming and checking out this place. I think overall, like, Bahamas is a pretty expensive place. The prices aren't terrible here. I think that generally the prices are pretty good here, but you get a lot of value because they put a shit ton of alcohol in these drinks. So I would really recommend this place. It's easily accessible here in Nassau, easy to get to, kind of at a place where there are a lot of offices and businesses going on. So a lot of Bahamian people here after work visiting. But if you're a tourist visiting the islands, you can also come here as well. There's hotels actually just across the street, and so many people, tourists alike, will come here as well.
The Bombivant Cocktail Bar is located in Sandy Point, which is about a 20-minute drive from the cruise ferry terminal area. As you can see, it is a beautiful place, one of the most Instagrammable bars I have ever been to. Great thing is it is open during the day and in the evening, so you can come during the day if that's all you have to try the cocktails. This is one of their most popular drinks. It's a rum punch made with lime juice, orange juice, and served in this amazing little pig bowl that actually they have them for sale. Sometimes they're sold out, but they are available to buy.
So we are trying our first cocktail here. So this is based on a Goomba Smash, which is a traditional Bahamian drink from the Abaco Island. I think it's called Miss Emily's. Maybe I'll correct it on the text here, but that's the original place that Goomba Smash came from, and this is like a recreation of that. And it's really interesting. They're in these cute little pigs, and you can actually buy these pigs. They're for sale. It's a long story how they came to be, but they're the pigs. So first time trying this, let's see. Ooh, it's nice. So the bartender told me there's a shit ton of rum in this. And I asked him, I was like, what are the ingredients list? And he says, it starts with a shit ton of rum. And it's essentially rum, banana liqueur, orange juice, and lemon juice, lime juice, something like that, all mixed together. And that's what creates, not exactly a Goomba Smash. Goomba Smash can be what you want it to be. Everyone's a Goomba Smash, whatever you want to do. But this is their version.
Next up is the Sky Juice, another classic Bahamian drink.
That won't kill you out of it. So we've got our rum in here first. Okay. Simple syrup next.
And the final step is to add a bit of nutmeg on top. And our finished product here is the Sky Juice.
So we are back with drink number 2 here. This is their vegan take on Sky Juice. So specifically if you are lactose intolerant and you want to have a Sky Juice without the cream in there, without the lactose, then you want to try this cocktail. So first time trying it here, let's see. And by the way, I'm already feeling that earlier one. Like, I didn't finish it because I have another one to try, but ooh, there was a lot of rum in that one, I'll be honest. Ooh, this one is interesting. So this is very interesting. Even though I made the drink with the guy, I had to actually look up what was in it. So it's gin and coconut juice with condensed milk. In this case, it's a vegan alternative. But yeah, I was like, why? What is in this? It's different, I would say. So it's Sky Juice. It's not particularly sweet. So it's made with gin, coconut, nutmeg, cinnamon. You can obviously add in a few different alternatives, but different than the previous cocktails, this one is not sweet. So if you like your gin drinks, this is the one for you.
Drink number 3 here is a rum sour, but importantly, it has a dark rum float on it, so you can tell this is going to be a very strong drink.
All right, so we are on our 3rd drink here. This is the rum sour. So there's rum, sour in here. I don't know, these drinks are really starting to add up. As someone who does not drink very much, I can definitely tell you they're starting to add up. So we've got the rum float on top. This is like a dark rum, and very, very classic drink. So let's give it a try. Let's see how it is. Oh, very nice. Just overall good flavor, subtle, delicious. I recommend this one as well. I recommend them all. I think they're all like unique. They have their own flavors, uniqueness about them. But yeah, I think the Bahamian people, they know how to make a good cocktail. That is for sure.
And the final drink of the night is going to be this enhanced gin and tonic. So it has the different fruits in there, and then the rosemary stem, which they light on fire.
All right, so we are on to our last cocktail here. This is their take on a gin and tonic. So you can see we've got different berries in here and different pieces of fruit. What was really exciting was they took the piece of rosemary, they took the piece of rosemary and they lit it on fire, and that created kind of a show. So this is like the really popular drink here. So let's try this gin and tonic. Oh, it's very nice. So it's like a gin and tonic, of course, but it's also sweet and has this like fruity flavor as well. So I think like all around, like really amazing drink, really exciting to try this one. Overall, just a great experience here. As I probably mentioned earlier, I don't drink often, so these drinks have really like added up, even though I'm not even finishing them. Yeah, ooh, it's been a lot, but it's been fun. So excited to have content like this here on YouTube and share it all with you. So thank you so much.